Hello, everyone. If you have any cell phones with you, can you please make sure that they are all the way on silent or turned all the way off? Unfortunately, if the phone starts ringing, it's going to interrupt the ceremony. Your phones are off. At the conclusion of the ceremony, once they see it, because there is some information that we want to share with you all afterwards, okay?
All rise, please. Hearing, hearing, hearing. The United States District Court of the Eastern District of Wisconsin is now open. The Honorable Judge Rachel Blythe presiding. All persons having business before the Honorable Court are admonished to draw near and give their attention, for court is now in session. God save the United States and the Honorable Court. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. And good afternoon to all of your friends and family who are out in the atrium, who may be viewing at home, and who are with us in spirit today. My name is Rachel Blythe. I'm a bankruptcy judge in the Eastern District of Wisconsin. I'm excited to be here with you on this momentous day for all of you. And this is actually a momentous day for me because I joined the court about a year ago, and this is my first time swearing in the new citizens. So I'm very, very excited to be with you today and honored to be part of this day with you. Now we have immigrants from several countries joining us today. And so I'm going to read the list of countries, and when I say your country, please raise your hand. So we have Burma. No one from Burma. El Salvador. Welcome. Eritrea. Yes, good. Welcome. Ghana. Welcome. India. No India. Okay. Laos. Welcome. Liberia. Welcome. Mexico. Oh, lots of people from Mexico. Welcome. Philippines. Welcome. Somalia. Oh, welcome. South Korea. Yes, welcome. Taiwan. Welcome. Thailand. Welcome. Ukraine. Yes, welcome. And Vietnam. Great, welcome. Well, you all have much to be proud of to be here today. You have exhibited the courage and determination to leave behind your native land and to start a new life here in this country. You've educated yourself on the American form of government, the Constitution, and the rule of law, and you've fulfilled all the other requirements of legal citizenship. This ceremony marks a great day not only in your lives, but in the life of this country. It's a reaffirmation that our country is truly a nation of immigrants. The founders of this country and its inhabitants came from many lands, and they had many reasons for doing so, but they all wanted the freedom and opportunities that this nation offers. And these include the opportunity to work and live peacefully, the opportunity to have a voice in your government, the ability to worship or observe a religion or not, as you wish, the freedom from imprisonment without a fair trial, and so many more. Now, I am lucky. I was born here because my grandparents and my great-grandparents made the same decision that you all are making today to come to America and become citizens. So I have the freedoms and opportunities of this country from the beginning. So I never got to choose the United States, and I never got to choose to be an American, but you all have made that decision. You all have made that choice. You came here, you studied, and you've chosen to be Americans today. And as you know, because you have chosen it, citizenship in the United States is a marvelous thing, cherished by those who have it and coveted by many who do not. I trust that your children and your grandchildren will be thankful that you made the choice today to become US citizens, as I am so thankful to my grandparents and great-grandparents. You know the courage and determination it takes to start over in a new country, and I hope you tell your story to the next generation so that they will appreciate your efforts and not take their country and their citizenship for granted. In a few moments, I will administer you the oath of the citizenship, which is right there. The words you will speak today were adopted by Congress over 200 years ago, and this is the same oath that all new citizens have taken since the beginning. The oath has two parts. In the first part, you will absolutely and entirely renounce allegiance or fidelity to any other state or sovereignty. So this means that once you have taken the oath, you will owe all of your political allegiance to the United States. From now on, your loyalty to country or nation is here in the United States and nowhere else. Giving up your primary allegiance to your respective countries does not mean that you must leave behind all thoughts and affections of your family or friends there, or the rich traditions and customs of your homelands. Indeed, your preservation of that culture and your sharing of those traditions and customs with your fellow Americans, such as your food, your music, your dance, your literature, your language, will make the fabric of the United States much richer. The diversity of our citizenship is what gives this country its depth of character. In the second part of the oath, you will swear to support and defend the Constitution and the laws of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. The rights guaranteed by the Constitution and the laws of the United States come with great responsibility as well to help guarantee those rights for others. The responsibility to listen to people with whom we disagree, which will guarantee the right of all to speak freely and engage in civil, respectful dialogue. The responsibility to protect the religious expression of others so that we may guarantee the right of all to worship as they choose. To serve on a jury when summoned to guarantee the right of all to a fair trial by a jury of their peers. And most importantly, to speak up whenever you see or hear of an injustice. There are many more obligations that come with your new citizenship, and you may be called upon to serve your new country in any number of ways. I trust that each of you will fulfill those obligations proudly. So now, do we have a motion?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My name is Thomas Moore. I'm the designated officer of the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This afternoon, Your Honor, I have a motion for the admission to United States citizenship of 24 applicants for naturalization here present in this courtroom, including 22 applicants for a motion of the court for a legal name change. Each of the applicants has been examined by an officer of the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Each applicant has been found to be a person of good moral character and has resided in the United States for the period of time required in the statute. Each has been found to be favorably disposed to good order of having in the United States, and each is familiar with the history of the United States, the principles of the Constitution, and form of government of the United States. No objection to admission has been found. Therefore, Your Honor, I respectfully move that each of the applicants here present be admitted to United States citizenship. The court grant the motion for name change so the applicants who requested it upon taking the oath of allegiance to the Department of State.
Thank you. The motion will be granted. So I'd ask you all to please stand and raise your right hand. And the oath is up there, and so I'll ask you to repeat after me. I'll break it up into sections so that we can all stay together. So let's proceed. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign, prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. All right, thank you. You may be seated. You are now citizens of the United States. Congratulations. Before we conclude, I want to share one more thing. Now that you are all citizens, you have a great superpower. You can vote. The Constitution guarantees the right of all of us to self-government and the right to choose our own leaders and to have regular, peaceful transition of power. But for this system to work, you all must vote. Now, it doesn't matter who you vote for. It matters only that you register, educate yourself on the candidates and issues, and exercise your right to make your voice heard. Through this nation's history, over 1 million men and women made the ultimate sacrifice, and millions more were injured, defending our way of government and our right to vote. Please, I ask you, never take that for granted. After we conclude today, you'll see a table out in the atrium set up by the League of Women Voters. They will be able to answer questions regarding voting and perhaps register some of you to vote. I encourage each of you to stop by that table and speak with them. Let me close with this wish. I hope that you and your families will prosper here, that you will seize all the opportunities that this country has to offer, and that you will do your part to ensure that this country fulfills its promise and lives up to its principles. This country is blessed by your presence and your participation as citizens of the United States of America. Congratulations and welcome.
All right. You may be seated.